Hello guys, and welcome to episode 5 of my Total War Rome 2 playthrough, playing as Sparta on very hard difficulty. This is the Wrath of Sparta DLC, and today, well, we've got a naval battle on our hands. We're going to be going and wiping out the sirens of Mesogeios. They're going to be falling back apparently. So instead we're going to be attacking the Vengeance of Atlantis. This should be a really interesting battle. So we've got Marines versus our Spartan Marines. They have some archers and javelin Marines. Now I've had some heads up about how to play out naval battles, and I'm pretty confident going into this. I've been told to like 2v1 ram ships, because that does just sink them straight off the bat. So we'll try it. Although I might have a couple of ships just try and go and board their missile ships. That might be a nice idea. So, weather conditions. Fog. I guess it's probably good for us actually, since we don't use any missiles. General! Have my guys spread out here. Let's see where their ships are with javelins on them. Actually, it'd probably be better to ram the ones with javelins, wouldn't it? And archers. Because by doing so, it means I won't take too much missile damage trying to ram them, or trying to board them, whilst they continue to fire at me. So, it looks like their archers are on the flanks. So what we'll do is we'll put two ships either side. We'll have two ships going into the mid here. I think we'll just try and double team the two ships on the left, and we'll try and take out the javelin marines on the right. Alright, let's go to ram.
Ready to attack, General! Understood. Battles are rarely won by cowards or timid old
Okay, let's go.
men with hard hearts win battles. And today I see
Spartan Marines.
all that remains is to listen to your orders and obey. Prepare yourselves.
Yes, Marines, prepare yourselves. Look at them go. Honestly, this is pretty beautiful. We're getting up to ramming speed. I like it. Are we going to be able to hit them both at the same time? Because it looks like we're just going straight into the front of them. Here we go. Brace yourselves.
Ready and awaiting orders.
Alright, well, we're 2v1ing them here.
Our general is under attack.
Did I just change to boarding rather than ramming? And I just boarded them. I think that's what happened. Oh well. I guess that happened. We're definitely killing off their archers very quickly. And over here, we're taking on their marines quite successfully. So this is going very well indeed. Our guys getting back on their ships. That's what I like to see.
Assault ships ready for orders.
They are shattered. It's great. These guys are wavering.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Honestly, this looks really cool. We've set their ship alight. Okay.
Understood.
If we go into ramming mode, then we can ram. I see. Right. Let's get away from that boat. We'll come in for a ram onto those marines.
Ships at your command!
Go into ramming mode with these.
Ready for orders!
And we'll try out that ramming thing that I was planning to do at the start of the battle, and absolutely failed to.
Come on now!
Back them down!
Okay, time to ram.
Show them steel!
Oh yes, get that speed up. Oh yes. Here we go. Oh yes. Wow. Okay, so that does work. Thanks to the suggestion in the comments, guys. Let's go destroy the other one. That's incredible. That was extremely effective. I'm feeling awfully confident now in these naval battles. The Athenians just letting it happen. Why not? Oh, playing bumper cars there. Wrecked. Decisive victory. They lost all of their ships. Wow. That was certainly a battle, wasn't it? I liked how the naval battle actually worked though. I thought it'd be a bit more buggy than that. I always remember it being like super buggy in Rome, but that was surprisingly smooth. The fact that they like just jumped on the ships and started fighting, and yeah, I'm quite pleased about that, honestly. Oh well, that's job well done, I guess. Let's make this guy a fighter, I think, would probably be best. Let's just have a look at the other ones. Yeah, I think fighter would definitely be best for the Admiral, because he can get the extra ramming bonuses. Okay, that's great. This guy may as well come out here and attack these chaps. I think we just auto-resolve that, right? Yeah, we didn't lose any dudes. That's good. Slave those. Oh, we didn't lose any in the fire of Hephaestus, and that's the main thing that matters. Okay, we're going to dock once again because I want to make sure the happiness is okay there. And he can get formidable hoplites now. Great. We are losing 400 in the end turn, and I'm not sure how long the winter lasts for. So I am going to have to be a little bit careful about spending too much cash. Like, I might not even have to spend anything, honestly. One thing I am looking at doing, though, is attacking the Children of Zeus, but I think we'll wait maybe another turn before we do. Because then we'll get some replenishment and we can go for another poison provision action. Brilliant. So yeah, the fire of Hephaestus and the Ennius destroyers are going to be staying where they are. This chap is busy continuing with his administration, although he's not really affecting the culture. In terms of diplomacy, everything's looking okay. What about buildings? Let's maybe upgrade Sparta here. That will give us a bigger garrison. Actually, no, it won't. The garrison is exactly the same. It does increase our wealth and our growth and all that good stuff. But I'm thinking maybe a harbour would be better. Get a harbour going there. Oh, what are these different types of settlements? We haven't had a look at these. Market settlement. Wealth from local commerce. Percent wealth from all commerce. +2 growth per turn. This is wealth from subsistence and +2% wealth from all sources. And then this is lots of subsistence. think commerce is probably better, because commerce isn't affected by the winter. You see, the winter at the moment is really affecting the wealth from subsistence. So going for wealth from commerce, I think, is a better idea. Market settlement. Let's maybe upgrade that instead of upgrading the port here. Nice. We'll keep the rest of the cash. Let's end the turn. It looks like another agent there of Corinthos hit the Atheni army. Phalanx drill has been complete though. Nice. Corinthos and Atheni have negotiated peace. Right at the capital. I think we will just crush the riot. Isthmian Games. We celebrate now in honour and memory of Melicertes. The Olympiad nears its end. To celebrate, the Isthmian Games will soon take place. Multitudes will come from far and wide to be entertained, celebrate and show veneration. They expect a magnificent event. If we are to participate in the preparations, there are choices to be made. I think we'll just send in an envoy, because I can't really afford it. Okay.
What do you wish of
We moved on to February. Interesting. So, I think we play out every month as a turn. Right. So the Boeotian League actually came over with their champion. And affected those guys. Poison their provisions, sabotage fail. That's a shame.
Commander?
I guess we'll just stay in this element for now. They've fortified themselves, they're not raiding anymore, so that's okay. Right, we wanted to go down the civic technologies now. So let's get Eptim or epistemology. Okay, that's going to give us plus 2% wealth from learning culture in all provinces. And what was the other thing we were going to go down? It was towards the happiness, wasn't it? Yeah, the comedy. Okay. So that's what we're going to head towards, just to work out our happiness. Brizzo's wards here. It's looking good. We've wiped out one of the navies, though, of Atheni. And we'll be continuing our naval engagements as we head up. We can either take out the Corkera fleet, or we can take out the Pronoi fleet. But honestly, what I think I'm going to do is just like escort my army.
For honor and glory. That course isn't open to us.
Okay.
Your orders?
I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll just have them escort. And they're still replenishing, which is nice.
Commander.
Right, those chaps are staying where they are. Enzo's destroyers are as well. Where do you want to send Brizzo's wards? I'm not sure. Maybe we could go take Laurion off them. Let's do that. I'm actually going to double time it towards Laurion. Because if we can take that before they build an army there, that'd be really good. It's also nice that Corinthos went and took Atheni, because that still, I think, goes towards our overall objectives without us having to suffer the penalty for taking that. So that's really good. And what settlement is this, or what province? Attica. Okay. Yeah, we do need to own that by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. So that's really, really good for us. Awesome.
We hunger for battle.
We took Chalkis. And that's given us quite a tasty settlement. And now we just got to keep heading down this island towards Kiilsofte. Kiilsofte. In Homer's Iliad, Kiilsofte is controlled by Ionians, allied to Greece in the Trojan War. In reality, Kiilsofte was a Persian conquest until Salamis, when Athens forced tribute from them. Persian influence continues to see Kiilsofte resisting the Delian League, leaving it open to plunder by the Athenian fleet. Andros. Andros was one of the first fortified sites in Greece. There have been settlements on the site as far back as the Neolithic Age. During the Greco-Persian Wars, the inhabitants helped the Persian invaders by supplying them with ships. Now Andros is a member of Athens' Delian League, though one garrisoned by the Athenians to keep it in line. Okay. Interesting flavour text, hopefully be out winter soon.
At your command. Ready for battle. Ready, willing, and able.
Okay. I think everything's done. Let's move on to the next turn. So winning that naval battle at the start of the episode has been really good, actually. And it's nice of the Boeotian League to continue the war and their efforts with their champion there. That's really nice. But Corinthos now taking Athens allows them to focus on the Kokira up north, and they might go back and take their settlements if they can. So we see an increase in rank for our hero, and hidden agent exposed right in the capital. All other parties are impressed by your display of power. There we go, that's more like it. That's how you deal with things in Sparta, boys. Yes, indeed. Right, I think we take on these ships. Can we win this? Yeah, why not? If they play defensively again and allow us to just like ram them, then easy does it. Also, they're going to be waiting for reinforcements, so yeah, we'll see what we can do about weather. I want it to be foggy if I can, but not going to happen.
Assault ships reporting.
Going to keep them on ram, and we'll focus down their javelins again.
Ships ready. To the oars. Enemy reinforcements approaching.
I'm also going to try and hit their leader if I can. And the leader's on that side.
And your swords to hand.
The reinforcements have come in, but if we can get these rams off before the battle really begins, then that will definitely make things a lot easier.
Assault ships ready to attack. General! Ready for orders. By your command.
Ready, willing and able. Orders.
Assault ships reporting. Ships waiting. Ready for orders. Commander.
Pull that away.
Orders understood.
Crewed and ready! Ships at your command!
Everyone's ramming each other. This is incredible.
Ships at your command. Ready for orders.
Oh no, we lost one of our ships.
Assault ships ready.
Savage.
Commander.
Ships ready!
Oh, we lost our other ship as well. It's just a ramming bonanza, boys.
Our general has fallen.
Oh no.
At your command.
Ships waiting!
Can we get him? Can we get him?
Set us!
Ships waiting. Assault ships reporting.
Your orders!
Assault ships ready for
One of our ships is being boarded.
Assault ships ready for
Assault
orders!
ships ready
Okay,
to
they're
attack.
trying to set me alight here. That's not very fun.
Ready and awaiting orders! Ready, willing and able!
Go on, men. Ram them. We can do it. Yes. Okay, nice. Ram this ship now. Or we can go ram that ship.
Ships at your command! Assault ships reporting! Assault ships ready for orders!
Let's set my ship alight. That's just rude.
Ready and awaiting orders! Move out! Assault ships reporting!
By your command.
Oh, they decided to like board us? Oh no, we sunk
Ready,
them.
willing and able!
Hack them down. Set on.
Ready for orders!
Right, I think we just need to get involved in the melee here.
Ready and awaiting orders.
Orders! To the oars!
Ready, willing and able.
That was a very interesting naval engagement, especially at the start there.
At your command!
We're going to come in full speed onto these Spartans,
Assault ships.
or
ready
Archer
for orders.
Marines. Honestly, I've had a lot of fun with these naval battles.
Assault ships ready to attack!
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay. They are all abandoning ship.
Orders!
That's very nice.
And ready!
That's it, that's victory. We'll end the battle there for a close one. I'll take it. I mean, we destroyed all of their ships. Yes, we lost a couple of our Marines, but that's okay. Noble death for our leader. Died in battle. What better way to go? I'll take it. As we will enslave, we're going to need a new leader for our ships. I'm really not sure what to go for here. Maybe just the extra cunning would be a decent idea.
Yes.
There we go. Right, that's going to allow
Orders.
our ships to come in and attack. That's great. There's no garrison fleet left anymore, so we can just auto-resolve this. And we can occupy Pronoi.
For orders.
Nice. We don't really have much money.
We hunger
We don't have
for
any
battle.
money for that matter. Ah, it's because we had to re-recruit a general, wasn't it? Okay. What I might have to do is cancel this building. Get that money back. Just so that we don't go into debt.
Battle.
Our income will shoot back up again once we're out of the winter. But for now, we'll lead the charge with that chap.
It is an
And
honor
for
to
naval
serve.
traditions, we want extra melee attack skill for assault ships. Now, one thing I do want to check is how much that loss of our admiral affected our politics. Yeah, their general died in battle, which means they don't really like us that much anymore. But sure, whatever. We can secure their loyalty. Make sure they don't
At
try
your
and
command.
cause a secession war. Right, over here, let's have a look. How much does this cost to poison provisions?
We hunger for battle.
Sucks.
At your command.
Continue the replenishment here. Actually, we're not replenishing because recent events. Okay. But he can level up the hero, so we wanted to head towards militancy, so we need to take warfare next.
Ready, willing, and your orders.
Great. Brizzo's wards is heading up towards Laurion.
Commander.
Our general here is looking awesome with his new Spartan hoplites recruited. I think it might be time to just charge on through. Maybe we could take this settlement, Naupactos. Legend has it that Heracles' descendants built their, or Heracles is that, descendants built their fleet at Naupactos prior to their planned invasion of the Peloponnesus. They failed, however, as lightning struck the fleet and destroyed it before it reached its destination. The Athenians took control of the city in 455 BC, intending to use it as a strategic port. Can you imagine? Your fleet gets struck by lightning and that's how it gets sunk. That would be pretty incredible. Right, that was a relatively big army, but honestly, the Gigantes here are looking pretty gigantic right now, so let's maybe have them come and try and take Naupactos, and then we can maybe continue to head north towards Corcyra. We'll have to wait and see. But in terms of diplomacy, we are currently allied with Elis, and we could possibly ally with the Achaean League. Yeah, everyone's loving each other here, aren't they? Although relations between Argos and Corinthos are pretty bad. Oh, it's because of their expansionism. I see. Yeah, everyone hates Corinthos right now because they took Athens. Well, that's fair enough, I guess. That's the sort of penalty that I was trying to avoid, so I don't mind.
How can I serve you?
It's just kind of awkward if they declare on them. I hope they won't. Technology finishes in 1 turn. Let's end the turn. See what happens. Athens coming up my agent there. Swing and a miss. I'm really starting to have fun with this campaign though. Those naval battles, yes. It's probably a bit reckless to move in with that naval battle without the reinforcements of my transports, but oh well. Kept my transports nice and healthy to take the settlement, and I think that's fine. So we have slums in Pronoi, and peace negotiated between Athens and the Boeotian League. 2 factions set aside their differences. Right, classical art is underway. We have a food shortage. There's a food shortage across your land. The people struggle to eat and whisper of your failures as a leader. You can exempt your hungriest provinces from tax, remove them from the food system, and your advisors suggest that it might be wise to invest in more food-producing buildings. Consult the province's list for details. At last, the pine leaves and drachmae are distributed. Boxing was particularly fierce this year, as was the poetry contest, where one competitor nearly collapsed following a 4-hour recital. Okay. We need to get rid of these. Oh, they cost money. Why does everything cost money? And why have we run out of food? I built this on purpose so that we didn't run out of food, but now we have. That's awkward. Starvation will definitely affect happiness across the board if this continues. It's amazing how one turn we had like 3,000 income, and then next turn we had like minus, and now we're on like 300. I think it's just like the change of the seasons is a real big deal. Yeah, spring's still causing us issues.
Your orders?
Fortunately, we don't really need the replenishment. My navy here is actually still in range to take Laurion, so we're going to do that.
Set up!
Let's fight this on the battle map. So I'm really hoping that I can catch their fleet before they land. Let's start the deployment. Actually, let's wait, see if we can get it rainy or foggy or whatever. That's fine. Rain's good. We'll line up my ships like so. I'll keep my general out of the way just so he doesn't die early. We'll start the battle.
Assault ships reporting!
Are they just going to land? Yeah, they are. Okay, so we're just going to land as well. Alright, let's speed it up. I could have rammed this ship actually. Well, that's one unit dealt with very nicely. That was a unit of Marines, and that's really good. And I think both of their Archer Marines unloaded. So that was a unit of Marines. That really helps things in our favour. Time for the Spartan Marines to show what they're made of. Do the Spartan Marines not have phalanx formation? That's odd. Do they also not have shoes? It looks like they don't have shoes. Unless I'm just not zoomed in enough, but I can't seem to zoom in anymore, which is odd. They have sandals on.
Sparta!
It's awesome watching them all come off the boats, though.
Spear infantry ready.
Okay. So, where are we going with our troops? They've got militia hoplites there. We're going to have a couple units go down this way. We'll have a couple units come around this way. I might have a couple units go all the way around. The general can stay here. As for our archers, they can all come here. And we'll make sure they're all walking, and we'll speed it up. Okay. So taking this town will move us one step closer to victory in this campaign. And militia hoplites shouldn't really be a match for my Spartan hoplites. Guess they're not hoplites, they're Marines, aren't they? Which may explain the difference as to why they can't form phalanx, but you'd think they'd be trained to do so. Still scary nonetheless. My general here does have second wind and inspire and stuff, which is nice.
Commander!
If we can get these archers actually to like line up and start peppering
Advance at speed!
those militia hoplites, it'd be really good if we could actually.
At speed!
Are we in range? Oh, not quite.
Quick march! At the double!
There we go, now we are.
Make your shots count! They bloody well will! Weapons ready!
Nice, couple kills. I don't think all of my archers are firing.
Hold fire, you idiots! Quick march!
Maybe move forwards a little bit more.
Fire, you fools! Aim low, you bastards! Aim low!
Nice. Definitely starting to pick them apart. That's good. And that's just going to allow us time to get these other troops around the side. I think this is the biggest unit they have. These militia hoplites. The rest of them we're just going to run down. Like all of these missile forces, the javelin men and the arch marines will run down with our Spartan marines.
The unwashed bastards! They're fighting back!
I think one nice thing about archers is they actually have quite a lot of ammunition. Their missile damage is pretty high as well. So over time they really start to do a lot of damage. Because although they don't have armor piercing like javelins do, they still build up that damage over time. Let's just speed it up. Or they turn their back to my archers. Took a lot of damage because of that.
Yours to command! Fire on the enemy!
Fire on those marines. So come towards us. What was another set of militia hoplites?
Spears ready!
Spartans! At the double! Orders understood.
Again, turn their back to us.
We await your command.
Sparta!
Let's get away from their missile forces if we can. We need to put the pressure on down here so they stop ignoring
Quick
these
march!
forces.
Spartans!
Spears ready!
Yes, Commander. Double time! Sparta!
Double time!
Missiles awaiting targets! At speed!
Your orders, ready and waiting. Your orders.
I just charge their javelin men and stuff here. If we can engage them here, actually, it'd be ideal.
Archers! Fire! Orders.
Especially like these militia hoplites, for example, we shoot them in the back. A lot of damage done.
Spartans!
Gonna get my general to come and cap the centre. I might leave one there as we charge down those arch marines. Those guys can keep chasing, that's fine. Over here, let's target those hoplites. It's their general as well. Oh, so much damage. So much damage.
Spear infantry ready!
General!
Yeah, we're capturing the centre.
One of our
As soon as
units
my
has used
general
all
gets
its
in here,
ammunition.
I'll send the rest over.
Ready and waiting. It's for glory!
Sweep round into the back of these javelin men. Nice.
General!
Spearmen ready for orders!
Alright, let's have those guys leave. The general can just cap.
Sparta!
Because we're going to need a second unit to chase down the second unit of arch marines.
Spears ready!
Missiles ready and
Orders.
waiting.
To arms!
Orders.
Right, those marines will probably actually do quite a lot of damage to my Spartan archers. Since we hold the centre here, we should win, surely. Is there anywhere else I need to cap? I think there is. Well, this could be quite awkward if we just gotta keep
Spartans!
running them down.
Archers! Your orders ready. Back them down.
I just want to try and kill off these javelin men as quickly as we can. These guys have got to keep the chase up.
Sparta!
Sucks, but what they got to do.
Spartan!
Right, those guys are done, so let's now go help out my archers here. Like, I would charge into the back of these militia hoplites, but I think it's better that we save our own units here.
Sparta!
Like, if I can get an engagement going, and we can pull these guys back.
Double time!
It's better.
Spearmen at the ready.
Hmm.
Forward! Spartans!
Go on, Spartans. This is what leg day was for.
Spear infantry at your command.
Right, that's a general shattered. Come on, surely.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Right, we caught up to their javelin men here, which is good. Spartan Marines. Definitely going to be able to do quite a lot of damage. This is why I needed a second unit, because these guys are going to be chased separately. These guys are down to 37 men though, which sucks. What is this battle? They're literally running to the edge of the map. You can't run anymore. I know you would if you could, but I got you now. Okay, nice. End the battle there, close victory. And honestly, a really nice battle. It wasn't as close as it says it was. Easy battle. Let's go ahead and occupy this. That improved our income quite a bit. Not going to quite give us the food we need. Get rid of this pit mine and we'll build a farm there in the next turn. Okay. So Rhodos coming over with their fleet. Interesting. We're currently at war with them. Then they come from all the way down here. Kos. Kos was established by Doric settlers in the 11th century BC, later becoming wealthy due to an abundance of wine-producing grapes. Although it fell to the Persians, Kos rebelled after the Greek victory in 479 BC, joining the Delian League and becoming a major base for the Athenian navy. Hippocrates, the father of modern Western medicine, was born here in 460 BC. Okay, that unfortunately, guys, has been my time, so that's where I'm going to have to leave it. Interesting episode. We had some awesome naval battles that were actually really fun, and we also took a couple more settlements, so great stuff. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.